Berkshire Hathaway bought back $43.4 billion of its shares. Is it a sign that stock market is overvalued? Let's find out together. Many investors follow Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger to understand the current market situation and whether the market is oversold or overvalued. If you are following these financial gurus, you must be knowing that since 2018, Berkshire Hathaway has repurchased $43.4 billion worth of its shares. Not only that, during the pandemic and once the market started to open, the buyback activities actually picked up. Berkshire Hathaway bought back $24.7 billion in 2020 and has already repurchased $12.5 billion in 2021 so far. One of the reasons for these buybacks is that Warren and Charlie cannot find value companies in the current market situation. However, this can also mean that the market is overvalued as per the Oracle of Omaha. The same thing happened in the past when Warren told his shareholders that he could not find any good business at a fair price and hence returned investors' money or bought back Berkshire's shares. Why is Warren buying back Berkshire's shares? Berkshire has so much cash on its balance sheet, however, they don't want to buy an overpriced business. Moreover, these financial buybacks shows that these financial magicians believe Berkshire Hathaway is selling at a fair price. I mean, at core, Warren believes in buying great businesses at a fair price and hold them as long as possible. We all know that Berkshire Hathaway is a great business, therefore we can easily conclude that as per Warren and Charlie, Berkshire is currently selling at a fair price. Many veteran investors like Warren Buffett, John Bogle, Charlie Munger believe that the market is currently overvalued and is due for a correction. For example, in one of the interviews, John Bogle mentioned a high probability of one of the two things to happen. We either see a market correction of anywhere between 30 to 50% or experience low market returns for at least a decade. John even said that it is more beneficial and healthy for the investors and the stock market if we see a market correction instead of a long bear market or a sideways market movement. And most importantly, these veterans believe in the power of hitting the like button to help the YouTube algorithm to show this video to other awesome people like you. Now, what is my plan in all this noise? I'll be taking two steps. First, I will increase my cash reserve, and second, I will reduce my monthly contributions to the stock market. I mean, one thing that is clear to me is that I should have some cash reserve if we see a market correction presenting some buying opportunities. At the same time, to build that cash reserve, I need to reduce the amount of new money I put in the stock market every month. No one knows what will happen in future, and it is futile to guess what's on the horizon. However, based on the historical data and learnings from the past, one can position himself for every possible situation as far as humanly possible. Moreover, as a long-term investor, I believe in consistently adding new money to the stock market during good and bad times. However, like Warren, you might be wondering where to invest that new money. I think one company that we can all invest in is Berkshire Hathaway along with Warren. Besides that, I will continue to invest in good businesses because even if I buy these businesses at a premium, the chances of getting a good long-term return are much higher. Suppose you are interested in knowing which stocks I am buying and selling in real time and want to get access to my complete portfolio, then consider joining Master Investors community by clicking the join button down below. I have also shared my thoughts on how the rise in inflation will affect the stock market in this video. Unfortunately, the rise in inflation does not help the bulls, but don't worry, as an investor, one has numerous avenues to hedge his money against inflation. Also watch my another video on which stocks perform better during inflation to know more on this topic. I hope you learned something new after watching this video. If you did learn something, give the thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe.